All right, let's talk about our forecast right now. You can see with our next weather forecast, we do have some dense fog to tell you about. This is at LAX, so we're definitely seeing the dense fog up and down the coast. We don't have a dense fog advisory just yet, but I have a feeling they may issue one. So just give yourself some extra time if you're headed out closer to the airport or even near the coast. Use those low beams and drive a little slower. All right, so this is what's happening right now with our next weather forecast. You could see visibility is down to less than a mile for the LAX area. We're down to 3.5 miles for Malibu, 2 miles for Camarillo, less than a mile for the Oxnard area. And some of the clouds have moved inland to areas like downtown LA, but not as far as some of our foothill communities. But what we're watching for is once we head toward the latter part of the morning, once you get away from the coast, this is where that fall warm up begins. Some of the hottest temperatures will be today and tomorrow for the week. And then slowly but surely we start to feel that cool down as we head into the latter part of the week. Our live radar shows really quiet conditions inland, but what we're dealing with is that dense fog near the coast. So our next weather hour by hour forecast for downtown LA, you will start to see the clouds begin to clear later this morning at around 10 a.m. And then as we head into the second half of the day, this is where we're seeing much more of that sunshine. So we will be clearing to lots of sunny skies later on. And for the next weather hour by hour forecast for the Inland Empire, the clouds have not made their way here. So you will be waking up to clear conditions. And then we're looking at those temperatures this afternoon topping out into the mid 90s. So as we stay into the rest of the week, we're looking at that warm, dry air sticking around. By the end of the week, as we slowly begin to cool down, it's not until Sunday we start to see those temperatures fall to below average because of a system that's going to come in from the north, and that's going to drape across the west coast, and that's really going to allow that cool down to begin. But for now, our next weather 7-day forecast for LA and Orange County. We're waking up to low clouds and fog pretty much each morning for the next week. Temperatures are going to stay in the mid 80s, so slightly above average today and tomorrow. And then you'll notice that we're still going to stay in the 80s for the rest of the week. But you can see how temperatures slowly begin to cool down into the low 80s as we head into Friday. And then as we head into this upcoming weekend, that's when that cool down begins, and that's when temperatures get down into the upper 70s. So we're definitely looking at those temperatures getting down into the upper 70s as we head into Saturday and Sunday. So things are slowly going to start to cool, but it's going to feel nice and warm, at least for the next few days for the work week. We're just looking at those 80s sticking around until Friday.